When you're the best player in the world and no one cares.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been named the 2024-25 MVP.
The key MVP belongs to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from Oklahoma City Thunder.
A month ago, someone made this comment on a video I posted about Nikola, and I couldn't agree more. The difference between SGA and Nikola Jokic is this one. The first one is having the best season of his life, and he is incredible, no doubt about it. The second one is making history. And after a historic season for a guy who averaged a 30-point triple-double and dominated both ends of the floor, the NBA had other plans. After Shams dropped the bomb on May 21st, the NBA world was on fire. After dropping 35 points to eliminate Nikola and the Nuggets in a Game 7 demolition.
Thunder right now in control. SGA connects on a three. SGA pulls up and knocks it down.
Many are calling it the defining moment that sealed the award. Some are already crowning it the greatest season by a guard ever, saying a title would make it legendary. But others, they're screaming robbery, like the league just handed Nikola's historic season to a dude they're calling a free throw merchant. The Backlash is loud. Some called it the worst MVP decision in years. Others compared Shai's season to Luka's last year and said this award makes zero sense. But here's the twist. Yes, Shai led the league in free throws made, but he was only third in attempts, and he still shot nearly 90%. Whether you think he earned it or finessed it, one thing's for sure, the NBA's MVP just became its most controversial, and the season isn't even over yet. Like Nikola just had the most dominant season of his career.
Jokic gonna heave, and count if it goes.
Yes! Great pass. A no-looking.
And still lost MVP. This loss stings even more because Nikola wasn't just playing great, he was rewriting history. He was on the verge of becoming the third player ever to win 4 MVPs in 5 years. Instead, he finished runner-up for the second time in 3 seasons. And once again, after Game 7, it felt like a harsh reminder that in today's NBA, historic numbers don't guarantee hardware. Now, don't get me wrong, Shai is incredible, so no hate there. But since 2021, Nikola has been on a stretch we haven't seen since prime LeBron. 3 MVPs, a Finals MVP, and a championship. What he had to get through to win that ring will go down in history, taking on Anthony Edwards, KD, LeBron, and Jimmy Butler, back to back to back to back. But what he's accomplished this season is completely off the charts. Like the dude broke basketball.
Instead on the dribble drive, and a great pass. Jokic on the run, knocks over Vucevic, and he lays it up.
The highest scoring triple-double. The only player to ever drop a 31-22-21 stat line. Finished within the top 3 in points, assists, rebounds, and steals. The first center ever to average a triple-double for a season. A 66.3% true shooting percentage. Like, how much more do we need to convince you? He's been in the MVP conversation either as the winner or runner-up over the last 5 years straight. In the last 25 years, only 2 centers have won MVP. Nikola.
Pretty good job on him so far. Wheeling and dealing.
And Shaq.
Heel backing in on Oliver Miller. Oh my!
But one of them has won it more than once. While the NBA evolved around guards and forwards, Nikola didn't just survive, he broke the game, rewriting the rules of basketball in real time.
Jokic with a fresh cut, wheels himself inside.
Clearly, most players who have won MVP are typically guards and forwards. LeBron, Steph, Giannis, Kobe, KD, and the list goes on. But the odds of a center doing it is slim. Nikola has done it 3 times. This isn't just rare, it's historic. And that's exactly what Nikola did this season. People are going to talk about Nikola's historic season before they'll talk about Shai's best season. Why? Because history is harder to rewrite. Let's break it down. Nikola averaged around 29.6 points per game, 12.7 rebounds per game, and 10.2 assists per game, leading the league in player efficiency rating. And once again, flirting with a triple-double almost every game as a center, something only he has normalized. On top of that, he shot over 57.6% from the field.
Hey, good show and go. Jokic got it to fall. Guarding Nikola Jokic, that puts Holmgren.
And 41.7% from 3, which is extremely rare for a high-usage big man. Now, we know not many people really care about the numbers, but this is what made Nikola's season so unique. Everything he did completely redefined not just the game, but what a center can do. Everything he did was unpredictable statistically and physically, creating a phenomenon on the floor that no big has ever done. Despite the odds being completely stacked against him, I mean, look at the voting results. Nikola only had 29 first-place votes, while SGA had 71. To be honest, it wasn't as close as most people thought. It really feels like voter fatigue was real this time. It's like the NBA said, you're still the best, but we've seen it before, so we'll just give it to someone new. Let us know in the comments what you think. Again, we want to be clear. SGA was amazing this year. He put the Thunder way ahead of schedule.
Stops, goes right back to work and lays it up and in.
He rocked them that time and finished at the rim.
He led a team full of 23-year-olds to the top of the conference twice, and he made massive offensive and defensive strides. He made history as well, becoming only the second Canadian ever after Steve Nash to win MVP. He really did earn his way to becoming one of the best and most complete superstars on both ends of the court. While not historically unprecedented like Nikola, his season was about impact, leadership, and elite-level scoring and defense at age 26. This isn't even about hating on Shai. He still earned his flowers playing the game through hard work. But the MVP voters, they keep moving the goalposts. Some years it's about seeding. Other years it's about stats, team context, help, defensive effort. You fill in the blank. But when it's Nikola, they pick whatever excuse works best to keep him out. In 2021, he only won because everyone else was injured. In 2022, he has no help, so he has to do everything. In 2023, oh no, Embiid deserves one too. In 2025, we've seen this before. So what is the standard of an MVP? Because if being the most efficient superstar in the league, putting up numbers like never before on a 57-win team while carrying your squad on both ends isn't enough, then well, I don't know what to tell you.
3 on the shot clock. Jokic falling away. Got it.
For the Spurs, Jokic in deep. Put it up over Wemby. Yes!
The irony behind this is that, even though everyone is mad about it, I can tell you one person who isn't, Nikola. He'd rather be with his horses chillin' in Serbia with his friends and family.
I need to go home.
But because we're watching a once-in-a-generation genius not get the recognition he deserves, it's frustrating. And while we will continue to argue about this, he's probably somewhere fishing. The NBA can hand out whatever trophies they want. But the players, they know. The coaches, they also know. The fans who actually watch every game, we know. Nikola Jokic is the best player in the world. And maybe that's the problem. Because when you're this good, nobody cares anymore.
With the Jokic long lead pass to Brown.
Jokic. Got to do that because of the foul trouble for Lively. Jokic.
And as I mentioned in another video, we've never been good at appreciating greatness in real time. How is it that we've gotten to a point where we see a 42-point game with 22 rebounds and go, that's just Nikola being Nikola? It's like we've hit a point where Nikola's greatness becomes boring to people. One day Nikola drops a high-scoring triple-double, and the next day, Shai drops 32 with a couple of mid-range daggers and everyone loses their mind. Why? Because we normalized Nikola's dominance, and the bar is so high now. Everyone seems to be so used to unselfish playmaking, system-running, IQ-heavy basketball every night that they're bored. So as we just mentioned, when Shai comes in and does something that's not as big as what Nikola does, everyone has to hop on that story and say Shai's season was special. But again, here's the difference. If the Thunder traded Shai tomorrow, sure they'd drop off a little bit. Need to make a few adjustments around Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, even Isaiah Hartenstein, Alex Caruso, and Lou Dort, along with a great coach. The point is, OKC wouldn't be in a bad position. But if the Nuggets traded Nikola tomorrow, you'd be looking at a lottery team.